Hello, Melinda. This video is for you and working with Hawk's Statistics 13.8a. When working with 13.8a, you will need an Excel spreadsheet. It will need to be blank because everything you will be doing in Excel will be done through the data analysis function. If you haven't not already done so, go and open up a blank Excel spreadsheet. I've already started working in this one, but what you'll need to make sure is if you make sure you go up to your data tab here at the top and go all the way to the outside edge here and see if you have data analysis put into your Excel. If you do not have it, then you need to go up to Start, go down to Excel Options, come to Add-ins, and then come down here where it says Manage Add-ins and select Go. And you'll need to add in the Analysis Toolpack and the Analysis Toolpack VBA. Go ahead and hit OK, and it takes about 3 minutes to go ahead and install those. Once you're done, the data analysis pack will show up, and that's what you'll be using to come out with the regression summary output. So back to Hawks. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So 13.8, you're dealing with regression, multiple linear regression. The first thing you'll need to do for all of your regression is go ahead and come to the table, select Copy, and we're going to put the data into Excel. It's the first thing we're going to do. Once you come into Excel, go ahead and paste your data in, and then select any cell, and then come up here to a data analysis, select it, scroll down until you find regression, and select OK. Now what you're going to be doing is you're going to be using an X and your Y range for your Excel. The important part to figure out what data goes into your X and Y column is you're exploring, in this case, how the student's age and GPA affect the number of parking tickets they receive. So we're looking to see how age and GPA affect parking tickets. So parking tickets are going to be our X variable, and age and GPA are going to be our Y variable. So in this case, our X variable sorry, I said that backwards. Your Y variable is going to be your number of tickets, and your X variable is going to be your age and GPA. When you do so, go and select and make sure you selected the labels on top as well. Come down and select the label box here, your confidence level, and make sure you put the correct confidence level in. And then also down here in your output range, go ahead and select any cell you'd like to put your output range in. Then once you're done, you're going to select OK. And it's saying you will overwrite the existing data, which is fine because we're working on a new problem. As you can see, this is the output that Excel gives you. The number you're really looking for is this F significance here. And this is the answer that Hawks wants for the level of significance at 0.01. But I've made a mistake, and I did this regression at 0.05. So we're going to redo the regression real quick at 99% confidence level. If you come out with a scientific notation for your statistic here, go ahead and come up and select the comma style for your box, and then push your zeros out all the way until you see at least 3 numbers besides 0. And that's the answer that Hawks is going to want. I don't know why Hawks won't take it, but it says round your decimal out to 4 decimals, so in this case it would be 0.0000 out to 4 decimals. And now in the next question that you'll see, because there'll always be 2 steps to this question, is the multiple regression equation. And what it's asking for is if there's enough evidence to support the claim that of how students' age and GPA affect parking tickets. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a simple p-value test against our alpha level, which is really simple. Just like we did with all the other p-value tests. We're going to test our p-value, which is 0.00025, against our alpha, which is 0.01. And if our p-value is less than our alpha, then there is sufficient evidence to support our claim, and then therefore we have to fill out the regression equation. Which in this case, your regression equation is simply coming through and putting in your intercept here, see this negative 22, which is your intercept coefficient, then your age, which is 1.25, here from your NOVA table, and then your GPA, which is 0.383. So as you can see, all of those come from right here in your coefficients table, right here. So these are your 3 answers in order for that question. As you can see, negative 22, 1.256, and 0.383. And those are the 2 steps for 13.8. We're going to do one more question. This one here is simply filling out, again, the regression equation, which is 1, 2, 3 answers right across, 1, 2, and 3. And in this one, you're going to do the simple p-value test again, which if p-value is less than alpha, there's enough evidence, and if p-value is greater than alpha, then there's not enough evidence. And that is your simple p-value test. There's one other set of data, which is about homes. We're going to go ahead and copy this into Excel. And we're going to go into our data, and we're going to do our data analysis. Remember, our Y input range is always what we're looking for, which is what is being affected, which in this case, we're looking to see how selling price is affected. So that's our Y input range. Then our X input range are the variables that are going to affect our selling price, which in this case are square feet, number of rooms, and the age of the house. Make sure we have the correct confidence level, which in this case is 0.05. So that would give us our alpha is 0.05, so our confidence level would be 95%. And then select our output range again and select OK. It will overwrite the existing data, which is fine because we're working on a new problem. And then here is our p-value again, which are significant F p-value, rounded off to 4 decimals, and you're good to go. The next question, same question. If your p-value is greater than alpha, there's not enough evidence, which in this case, our p-value was not greater than alpha. So there is enough evidence to support our claim, and therefore we need to go ahead and fill in this multiple regression equation, which is really simple. You have your intercept, it's the same exact outline as we did last time. It's your intercept first, then write down your coefficients line right through your y-intercept. So if you go through, as you can see, our intercept here, these are the 4 numbers we're going to put in those 4 blanks. And that is all there is to 13.8.